Hello and welcome to Sutter Health Park in Sacramento. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Houston Astros going up against the Athletics. First pitch coming your way next. And on the mound today, Hogan Harris. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe two at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
All right, ready to go here. Jeremy Pena now at the plate.
Shortstop, number 3, Jeremy Pena.
And there's a foul ball. Yo, 1. And that drops in for a strike. Harris, in his second season, making his first start of the year. And he was a third-round pick back in 2018. Bounce to the right side. McNeil gets it to first. One out in the top of the first. Now we check out the Astros lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
That misses the zone. Ball 2. Up the middle. Can't glove it cleanly. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this.
Well, that grounder up the middle made it a little more challenging than a routine ball right at him, but it's definitely a play you expect to make as a middle infielder, and I'm sure he wants that one back, but for now, you just got to get ready for the next one and make a play.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Ball. And the 1-0. That one missed. And that one is in for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw down to second. There in plenty of time. He's caught stealing.
Well, I think that was a hit and run right there. When you look at how far that pitch was out of the zone and the hitter still trying to put wood on it, put it in play, that tells you that they had something going. But unfortunately, it was a good job of execution by the pitcher and the catcher to get that out of the zone and then throw out the runner at second base. Really nice job behind the dish.
Ball 3. That one in the dirt. Full count now. Hard hit left side. Tosses to first, and they get Altuve for the out. And that'll do it. And the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And towing the mound for Houston in this one, Kai-Wei Teng. What do you look for here?
He may not dominate, but he always keeps the club in the game. If you can score runs, you have a really good chance to win with him on the mound today.
Nick Kurtz
Leading
digs
off
in
here
now.
this afternoon,
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top
number
prospect
16,
label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
The 0-1. There's a swing and a miss. The 0-2. Inside, almost got him. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
batting second, catcher, Shea.
All right, let's take a look at the lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
In the air, right field. And there are two down.
Batting third, left fielder,
Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's.
Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games, so I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Ball. That's ball two.
On the inside corner for a strike. Two down, nobody on. In the air, left field. Tracks it down for the out. And that is that. We move to the second here in Sacramento. No score. All set for the start of the inning. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. That clips the corner. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Foul ball, still 0-2. Ball one there.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And now it's Christian Walker. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges.
Ball.
Umpiring behind the plate for us today, Boog, is Mike Fillmore, and he is a good one. He'll reward pitches on the edges a little bit, but the main thing is he doesn't keep you guessing. Once he establishes that a pitch is a strike, it stays that way.
Yeah, Fillmore, kind of, I don't know, you'd say maybe an umpire's umpire, but really consistent, very fair. Just missed. Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Struck him out swinging. The high heat, too much on that one.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
1 out man at first. And next to hit for Houston, Joey Loperfido. That one fouled off. Left field. And there's 2 down.
Batting 7, the designated hitter, Yainer Diaz.
Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. The Athletics have some bullpen action. Scott Barlow getting loose out there. Morales getting loose as well. Here comes the 0-1. In the dirt. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. One and 2 here. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now the A's designated hitter, Brent Rooker.
Brent Rooker.
Hey.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. That's off the mark,
outside.
and that's ball 1. There's the strike. Second inning here, no score. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Got him. One away.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Now it's going to be Lawrence Butler.
That's a ball.
Man at first, one away. Out towards right center field. And there's two down.
Batting seventh, third baseman, Max Muncy.
Max Muncy, the next to hit. Good power. Not great in the OBP department.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. Chopped left side, Pena. They take the force out. Misplay doesn't cost them. Inning over. We'll move to the third with no score.
Now pitching.
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Scott Barlow. He's making his fourth appearance of the season. Here's the center fielder, Jake Myers.
Center fielder, Jake Myers.
There's a swing and a drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Vasquez.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now it's Christian Vasquez. Foul ball there. Man at second. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Top of the third, no score. That one misses. And the count 1-2. Stays alive. Squirts away from Langoliers. No advance, though. Battling here as he fouls it away. Comes a 2-2. In the dirt. ball, and it remains a full count. Struck him out without a swing. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. So the Houston lineup turns over. Jeremy Pena will hit next. He's 0 for 1. And that one wrapped foul. Here's your 1. Ground ball right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Up next for the Astros, right fielder Yordan.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. He's 0 for 1.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Ball.
The 1-0. The Astros with a chance to score first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Here's a 1-2. That's a little bit low. Outside low, and now 3-2. Payoff pitch. No question about this one. It's out of here. He circles the bases, and it gives them the lead in the third. It's 2-0.
He ran the count full and saved his best swing for last. That was a battle, and he won. Such an incredible swing right there on that breaking ball away. Did an incredible job of keeping the hands back, letting it travel. And, boy, he just hammered that. Recognized the break. And, man, this guy kept his front foot down. Weight didn't transfer until the exact time. An excellent backspin to carry it over the fence.
Altuve, a guy who loves the first pitch. That time taking, and it's 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Line drive, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Great recovery in this one. Early in the count, he looked lost, but finished strong with a nice line drive.
Now Correa up to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
That one missing inside. Pitch is in there. Strike one.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And down on strikes. Third out, and that ends the frame. A's draw closer on this homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. As we go to the last of the third, Jeff McNeil stands in.
Jeff McNeil.
In the air to left center. And there's one away.
Batting ninth, center fielder.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Denzel Clark. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
For the A's, first baseman, Nick Kurtz.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Nick Kurtz. Struck out swinging his first time.
That's outside.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball two.
And a big swing and a miss.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Next offering way off the plate. And there's ball four.
Up next for the A's, catcher Shea.
Two outs, runner at first. Shea Langoliers up next for the A's. He has, as they like to say,
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
that's right. Went with the sweeper, but it misses.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Come on, Shea. That one well upstairs. And that's ball two.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
On a line, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now two on with two outs.
Up next for the A's.
Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Tyler Soderstrom getting ready to hit. Flying to left his first time. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1. First and second, two down. Here in the last half of the third.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
This to third, and it gets by him. The throw home. It's offline, and he scores. It's 2-1.
Well, back within one as he brings home the run. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Next up for the A's, Brent Rooker. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. Right through there for a strike. Two aboard, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Got him swinging for the K. Good job at damage control right there. But the RBI single pushes across a run, and it's now a 2-1 ball game.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the fourth, Mark Leiter Jr.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Digging in, Christian Walker. Just missed.
That's a ball.
This one in the air, center field. Clark under it. And there's one away.
Up next for the Astros, left fielder Joey Loperfido.
Next to hit, Joey Loperfido. Fly to left his first time. Loperfido, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round in 2021. Strike 2. Got it. And there's 2 away.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
For the Astros, the designated hitter Yainer Diaz.
Two down, bases empty. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. And he pumps it a strike. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Astros go down 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. Bottom of the 4th, leading off Jacob Wilson.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there, he owns the home plate area. You know, these A's just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Activity in the bullpen for Houston. Ryan King, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Number 46, warming up as well. Not close with that one. Now 2-2. Just off the inside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a payoff pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Payoff pitch. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. That gets by him. And he's into second with nobody out.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Lawrence Butler up next for the A's. Base hit! And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Max Muncy now at the plate. That one close, ruled the ball. And that is ball one. What a stop. The feed for one. On to first, but he beats it. And a run scores. And now here's Jeff McNeil.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Ball one.
One away, tie game, go-ahead run stands at first. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
Hey.
Ball to strike. That one fouled off. Pitch kicks away. Throws to second. The tag out.
You know, Boog, this is the part of the game that oftentimes is overlooked. This is the grunt work. Great job of the catcher using his body to deaden that pitch, keeps it close, and then throws a strike down to second. Hats off.
Two down, nobody on. Nice grab. Over to first, and they get the out. On to the top of the fifth we go. We are tied 2-2. We go to the top of the fifth, and stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, these Astros, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They have yet to draw a walk, and that's a stat that can go both ways. Credit the pitcher or question the offense's approach. But either way, 0 free passes in this one, and that's making it tough to get anything going.
Safe. He beats it out, and the go-ahead run is on to start the inning. Well, Siggy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
So here's Christian Vasquez. Close one. Doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. Challenge from behind the dish here. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. Right through there for a strike. Struck him out looking.
Boog, I wouldn't know personally personally, unless you're going to consider my little league exploits, but it's got to feel good to break off a curveball like that and completely lock a hitter up, especially on the front door. Listen, I've been on the receiving side of that. It's not a good feeling, but that's really good pitching right there.
Go ahead, run on base. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. Has grounded out a couple of times.
Ball.
The 1-0. And there's a ball. Just missed. That's in for a strike. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. 2 down.
Up next for the Astros, right fielder, Jordan
Manager out of the
Alvarez.
dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's bullpen. Mark Leiter Jr. will depart, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
Justin
the A's,
Sterner gets the ball now.
60, Justin Sterner.
Here's Jordan Alvarez.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up. Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. Quick toss to first. Myers dives back in safely.
Ball 2.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Langoliers gets under it. And that'll do it. 1 left for Houston. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2.
Now pitching for Houston.
Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking
Brian
over on the
King.
mound, Brian King. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Here's the center fielder, Denzel Clark. 0 for 1 so far. Check swing called strike. Strike 1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And on further review, it was a strike. They'll keep both their challenges. Here's the 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Gonna count 1 and 2.
That's inside.
Got him swinging. 1 gone here. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Back to the top of the order. Here's a big power threat. Nick Kurtz.
Inside, ball one.
And the 1-0.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball two.
That's
Ball
inside.
next in.
And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 3-1.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
In for a strike. And the count is filled up. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Langoliers lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. Two down, nobody on.
That's
He's
a ball.
just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. That one to first, and foul ball. Just misses with that one.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Called out on strikes. And he strikes out the side in the 5th. Through 5. All even at 2-2. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. Jose Altuve, the next to hit.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A solo shot. And the Astros jump in front. It's 3-2.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
So let's take a closer look inside the numbers. That blast from StatCast, 113 miles an hour off the bat, Singy.
And it just flew out of here, Boog. Even if you only heard the ball hit the bat, you knew that was a home run. I mean, he put a perfect swing on it, and the numbers back it up.
Here's Carlos Correa, 1 for 2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Soderstrom should have this one. 1 down.
Up next for the Astros, first baseman Christian Walker.
So next up for Houston, Christian Walker. The A's bullpen has some movement. J.T. Ginn, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Alvarado getting cranked up as well.
That's ball 2.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
On the ground to the left. Zips it across, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Astros, left fielder Joey Loperfido.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Joey Loperfido.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
That's out. Aye.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two down, nobody on. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. A's draw closer on this homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. This is AL West action on MLB The Show.
Now pitching for Houston.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 46. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Here's the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom.
Left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom.
The 1-0. Right side. It's through for a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff dive.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Now the A's designated hitter, Brent Rooker.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Sliced hard but foul. The Athletics with the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. And fouled off. Outside
ball.
low. Ball one.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That one misses, and it's 2-2. Soderstrom aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike three.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Next up for the A's, Jacob Wilson. First offering, runner goes. Fought off foul. One-run game, one out, one on. Ground ball right side. The throw to second, double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Seventh inning coming up. It's the Astros 3 and the A's 2.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back.
A's,
We're in the seventh. We have a new
number
pitcher on the mound,
35,
JT Ginn.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well,
Leading
one-run
off for
game.
Houston, the
Now here's the
designated hitter,
Astros designated hitter,
Diaz.
Yainer Diaz. On the ground right side. Fires over to first. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Astros, center fielder Jake Myers.
Jake Myers up next for the Astros.
Yeah.
Comes up empty. Ginn, 26 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2020.
That's a ball.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now two out.
Just a great slider right there, and I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
Here's Christian Vasquez. Outside with a breaking ball. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next pitch
Inside,
misses.
ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
This one chopped up the middle. Gets it to first, and Vasquez is gone. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the Astros 3 and the A's 2. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
Right fielder Lawrence Butler.
Movement in the bullpen. A.J. Blueball, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. And a swing and a miss. swinging. It's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Max Muncy up next for the A's. And ball 1. The Astros trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. And now it's even up. In the air, right field, Alvarez gets there. He's under it. That's out number 2.
Up next for the A's.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Number 46, done for the afternoon, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for Houston,
A.J. Blueball into the game.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So digging in, Jeff McNeil. Yeah, that's fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. And it's even up. Right through there for a strike. That missed by a lot. And the count is even, 2-2. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing doing there for the A's. They're down 3-2. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jeremy Pena. Turned on, but that's fouled on the third baseline.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And a man aboard.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Now the number 2 hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He crushed one out of here earlier, an absolute tape measure shot.
Yeah, indeed. It was a rocket. Just launched that thing. His swing, man, is so clean right now. I doubt he even felt the baseball make contact with the bat.
Ball 1.
Pena on at first, nobody out. Next offering is fouled back.
Ball.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. There's 1, and that's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. He had a big swing back in the sixth. The solo shot that figures into this game in a pretty big way right now.
Yeah, that was a big swing of the bat, and he's going to be looking for more, trying to add on to this lead right here.
Close, but called a ball. Ball one. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. 2 down, nobody on. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Nothing doing there for Houston, but they're up 3-2. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Stepping in, number 1.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
The Astros have some action in their pen. Brian Abreu, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Swings through that one.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Just missed. That's a strike, and the count's even at 2.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Nick Kurtz will hit next. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first, heading for 2. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
Next up for the A's, Shea Langoliers. 1 for 3. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. The A's with the tying run at second here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a foul out of play. In the dirt, ball 1.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to happen with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
For the A's, left fielder, Tyler.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. A.J. Blueball out of the game, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for Houston.
So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Steven Okert.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Now the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically. And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but You got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Chopper to second. Throws to first in time. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. So a strong showing there from the Houston bullpen. 9th inning coming up. It's the Astros 3. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, Michael Kelly.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And here comes Carlos Correa.
Houston, third baseman, Carlos Correa.
The Athletics have some bullpen action. Luis Morales getting ready to go. Alvarado also getting ready. The 1-0.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Ripped on the ground to second. Whips it to first. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Next for the Astros, first baseman, Christian Walker.
So next up for Houston, Christian Walker. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
That's a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
That misses the zone. And a count 1-2. Got him. 2 out.
Up next for the Astros, left fielder, Joey Loperfido.
2 down, bases empty. Joey Loperfido up next for the Astros. 0 for 3 in this one.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Oh, that's inside.
Hit hard on the ground to short. And that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. But they still lead at 3-2.
Now pitching for Houston.
Back now,
number
and on the
52,
mound, the closer, Brian
Abreu.
Abreu. He comes in with a chance for his 2nd save of the season.
Leading off
Well,
for the
one-run
A's,
game, digging in, Brent Rooker. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging, too. In the air, left field. Loperfido settles underneath it, and there's 1 down.
Up next for the A's, shortstop.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jacob Wilson. The shortstop takes the ball. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. The Astros trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. A little bit low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a grounder foul first base side. stays alive. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Out to short. In plenty of time to first, and that is out number 2.
Up next for the A's, right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
So they're down to their final out. Next up for the A's, Lawrence Butler.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
High fly ball out towards left field. Way back there. Yeah, foul ball.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ball popped up. Correa has a beat on it. He pulls it down. Ball game. And the Astros hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, this was a total team effort, using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton, the next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.